What if the dark was only pausing, waiting for your yes? What if the wind was loud so you could hear your own courage? What if your light didn't vanish? It's only learning the way back. In the quiet corner of a small room, a candle stood. Its flame wasn't grand, but it was faithful. It softened hard shadows, warmed the air, and gave the room a gentle center. It wasn't the brightest. It wasn't the biggest. But to the places that could see it, it mattered. Then the storm came. Wind clawed at the windows. Rain hammered the glass. The walls trembled like a held breath. The small flame wavered. Each gust hissed the same lie. You're too small. You won't last. Give up. The candle tried to stand, but the storm pressed harder, and at last the flame went out. Darkness rushed in and filled the room like water. Silence arrived and pretended to be the truth. Maybe you have felt like that candle. Maybe heartbreak, failure, or too much loneliness convinced you your light was gone. Maybe a voice your own or someone else's said you were too late, too weak, too broken to shine again. Maybe the room around you agreed, and the quiet felt like proof. Here is the truth no one told you. A candle without a flame is not a failure. The wick still remembers how to glow. The wax still carries the promise of warmth. Its shape and purpose remain quiet but whole. What's missing is not identity, it's a spark. And sparks can return in an instant, after a minute, or after 30 years. Purpose waits longer than storms last. Sooner than the candle expected, a match struck. One brief hiss, one brush of heat, and the tiny flame woke again. It did what it was always meant to do. It shone, it warmed, it steadied. The darkness stepped back the way a tide pulls from shore. The room wasn't different. The candle remembered itself. Nothing magical, just true. Storms do not erase your light. They try to convince you that it is gone. They rattle your windows and rename your silence as failure. They shout until your hope sounds small. But storms pass. And when they do, your ability to shine is still yours. One breath, one choice, one spark away. Now, let's look deeper. Imagine your life is a series of rooms. Some are sunny, some are dim, some are dark. Sometimes a sudden storm can blow through and plunge a room into sudden darkness. But here's what most people miss. The darkness of a room doesn't change the size of the windows. It doesn't cancel the sun. It doesn't undo the light bulbs. The storm might feel permanent, but the room always has the potential to be bright again. Listen closely. The flame is not who you are. The flame is what you do when you decide to be who you are. Your worth isn't measured by yesterday's brightness or today's endurance. It lives inside you, even when the room is dark. As long as you are here, you can rise again and again and again. Your light is defined by your decision to shine, not by whether a storm blows through. That's right. You have the power to choose your light, no matter how many times the wind tries to snuff it out. And sometimes that means striking a match, a small act that rekindles the flame within. Don't wait for the sun to come back. Create your own sunshine. Your light is your responsibility, just like the match is responsible for lighting the candle. Sometimes the match is small, taking a shower, eating a nourishing meal, reading a good book, spending time with a friend, going for a walk, reaching out for help. Sometimes the match is bigger, starting a new project, changing jobs, finding a partner, pursuing a dream. But the principle is the same. You must strike the match. You must find the spark that lights your inner flame. And that spark, that small moment of action, is where your transformation begins. It's like the old saying goes, you make the first move and the rest will follow. Once you take that first step, you'll gain momentum. It's easier to keep going once you've made a start. You don't need a huge amount of energy to get started. All you need is one small spark. When you light a candle, the flame doesn't appear instantly. First there's just a small spark, a tiny flicker. But over time, that small spark grows and takes shape, becoming the flame you recognize. The same is true for you. You don't have to be perfect to begin, you just have to start. Begin with one small step. Begin with a single act of bravery. Your task is to find or create the spark that ignites your inner flame. Life will inevitably throw storms your way. Success rarely happens in a straight line. Along the journey, you'll encounter obstacles, moments when you feel like giving up. But when those times come, remember this. It's okay to feel that way, but don't let those feelings define you. Don't let them extinguish your flame. Instead, let them fuel your determination to keep going. Those storms and challenges are like wind that tests the strength of your light. They may try to blow it out, but with each gust, your light becomes stronger, more resilient. Keep tending to your flame. Nurture it with small acts of self-care and kindness. Be patient with yourself, especially when you're feeling low. Remember, even a small candle can cast away a lot of darkness. Your light, no matter how small, can make a big difference in the world. And that difference starts with just one spark, one small act of bravery. The world needs your light. It needs your unique perspective, your talents, your love. Don't keep it hidden. Let it shine. Your light is not just for you, it's for everyone around you. So go on, strike that match. Light your candle and let your light shine. Let it illuminate the world and inspire others. Your light has the power to touch countless lives. It has the potential to change the world. Trust me, the world needs your light. It needs you. But first, you need to ignite that spark within you. And that small spark can grow into something truly remarkable. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities and never let the darkness extinguish your flame. Remember, you have the power to choose your light. Now go out there and make a difference. Go be the light that the world needs. Because your light, no matter how small, has the power to make a big difference. This is a story from our channel. Our stories are simple, heartfelt tales for a calm mind, a steady heart, and a soul that seeks the light. Stories are free, but if you want to support us in bringing more stories to more people, we have a membership option. Become a patron and unlock exclusive perks like early access, ad-free episodes, and even the chance to submit your own story ideas. Every bit counts. Join us at our support page.